Hi everyone, let's talk about Pauper. Are you tired of burning your opponents to death? Outnumber them? Or even worse, control and torture them? Yeah, I enjoy it as well, but don't worry, I got you covered. Welcome to the magic behind magic, and this is the Tron WAVE decktech. Right now you must be thinking, what the hell is Tron WAVE? Well, this is a combo deck. As most of you already know, the Tron part consists of having the 3 uses lands in play. The Wave part stands for Workshop, Altar of the Vaults, ETHERIUM. Now that I've showed you the combo pieces, let me explain how the combo works. So, in order to punish your opponent, you will need to have in play ETHERIUM Sculptor, Ashnod's Altar and the Disciple of the Vault. Then you must have 2 Workshop Assistants available. You can have one in the grave and the other one in your hand, or you can have both in your hand. Let's assume you already have one in your grave. You play your second Workshop Assistant, sacrifice it for Ashnod's Altar, producing 2 colorless mana, which will trigger the Disciple of the Vault ability, making your opponent to lose 1 life. Then, you trigger Workshop Assistant ability and return to your hand the Workshop Assistant that was already in the grave. Since ETHERIUM Sculptor is in play, the cost to play Workshop Assistant again is 2 colorless mana only, which you already have from sacrificing the previous Workshop Assistant. Now, you just need to repeat the whole process until your opponent is dead. Fetching the combo pieces is the most important and difficult part, because you need to get them before your opponent kills you. To find them, it's important to focus on scrying and drawing cards. Let's check how we can do this. For artifacts, we have Chromatic Sphere and Chromatic Star. Notice that both allow you to generate blue and black mana, that we can use to cast ETHERIUM Sculptor and Disciple of the Vault. And more important, they give you the ability to draw. For sorceries and instants, we get Brainstorm, that allows you to draw 3 cards, and then you choose 2 cards to put on top of your deck. Ponder, that allows you to look at the top 3 cards of your deck, then you can put them back in any order. If you didn't like the result of those 3 cards, you can shuffle your deck, and then you draw a card. Then we have Thoughtcast, that allows you to draw 2 cards. And finally we have Zero Visions, where you draw a card first and then you scry 2. There's not much to talk about them, they are the staples for scrying and drawing cards at low costs. The only outsider here is Thoughtcast, but since we have many artifacts, I think it's a nice fit. Finally, in creatures we only have Dimir Guildmage, which will allow you to keep drawing, especially when you already have Tron assembled and mana is not a problem. It's also a body that can keep you alive, especially in early game against aggro builds. Since we need an early Tron, we are also running Expedition Map to help us finding the missing Urza's land. Now that I've showed you how to fetch for the combo pieces, let's check the full deck list. So for artifacts we have 2 Ashnod's Altar, because I found out during testing that it's not worth it to run 4 copies. Some games I ended up with more than 1 copy in hand and another in play, while missing the core pieces, and unfortunately we can do much with it if we don't have creatures and we are missing the other pieces. So I think the best option is 2 copies. Then 4 copies of Chromatic Sphere, 4 copies of Chromatic Star and 4 Expedition Map. For creatures we are running 3 Dimir Guildmage, 3 Disciple of the Vault and 4 copies for ETHERIUM Sculptor, because we want this as early as possible to reduce the cost of our artifacts. And 4 copies of Workshop Assistant. In instance, we have only 4 copies of Brainstorm. For sorceries, we have 4 copies of Ponder, 3 Serum Visions, and 4 Thoughtcasts. Regarding the lands, we are running 4 copies of Cave of Temptation, because this will be our last resort in case we need to produce blue or black mana. Also, if we need more body on the board, we can trigger its ability to buff one of our creatures. 4 copies of Seat of Synod, because we need to help reducing the cost of Thoughtcast, and especially to cast the blue spells that we have on the deck. Finally, the 3 Urza's lands, so we are running 3 Urza's Mines, 3 Urza's Power Plant, and finally 3 Urza's Towers, which is the most powerful. Let's check our sideboard options. So we have 2 Nihil Spellbomb, which provide us draw and grave hate, 2 Crypt Rats for those games where we need to clear the board, 2 Mystic Remora, which is very good against aggro decks and will allow you to draw more and faster, 3 Apostle's Blessing for those games you need to protect your creatures and artifacts, 4 Blue Elemental Blasts, and this is only for those mono red aggro decks. And finally, 2 Forever Young for when you need to recover combo pieces from the grave. That's all, everyone. I just want to leave a special thanks to André Fonseca and Felipe Valente. They helped me building and testing this deck, so I hope you have enjoyed this video, so please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you have any suggestions to improve this deck, please let me know by writing in the comment section below. Until next time, and thanks for watching.